Guys have to like get into the mentality, and a lot of guys be nervous asking me, "Hey, what about this?" I'm like, dude, take it slow. It takes just time on the mat and seeing this same thing over and over again for you to collect the knowledge to be able to do it. And no amount of me yelling at you and telling you is going to help. Now, when it's training camp, I'm going to yell every specific thing, like when you're in that position, because I want you to be aware of what's going on, because we got to fight to win. But if you're don't have a competition coming up, that's when you just soak it all in. And the best thing the guys do is ask a bunch of questions. When they're asking a bunch of questions, then it's fine. But a lot of it is done just by figuring it out time after time.
It's hard when you're really passionate to be patient. It's like those two things don't go together.
Guys get so excited, but they have the right mentality asking questions, you know. But reality, a lot of it just comes from visually seeing the thing over and over again.
Over and over again is the most key part of that sentence, because to me, I'm like, I don't have footwork, I got dumb feet. And then 15 years later, coach does something, I go, oh, that's how you do that? And I'm like, someone showed me that 5,000 times, and my feet are like,
you're the one that, because when I was fighting in Japan or whatever, I remember you said something that really stuck with me, was that you learn something like really slowly and then something clicks in there. You were talking about skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
You were talking about how something will just click in. You just keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. And then some knowledge gets unlocked suddenly. And then that day, you know the move.
It's like when you plateau, like trying to diet or lift weights, where you're like, man, I keep doing the same thing and nothing happens. And it's like, that don't stop. Keep going. And then there's a shift, and then all of a sudden you go up to the next level. But you don't know when the next level is. And that's the difference between people that make it and people that don't. Where you're like, man, I'm doing the same thing, I'm trying, and I just got the same outcome every time. And I'm like, keep going. Mm-hmm. If you just keep going and never quit, your body somehow, I don't know how it works, but all of a sudden your brain will go, oh, I get that. And then all of a sudden that door is unlocked, and then it stays with you for the rest of your life. Where
piece of the puzzle.
I don't think about it anymore. I just do that thing.
Yeah.
And there was a time there where I'd be like, even stepping off with the left hook, I remember I was like, it's so fancy. and when I would do it, I'd be like, ready? Are you ready, left foot? Are you ready? And I'd have to tell my
pick it up.
I'd have to pick it up as I threw. Like now, I don't know when it happens. It just happens.
Yep.
It's like a weird thing. Right, you got to go to Adam Carolla.
God bless you, man. I'm really thankful for you guys. I'm so happy you guys are still doing the show, and you guys are, the duo. Like it really makes me happy, man, because this has been one of the most consistent things in my entire life. Because it's been years and
That's
years.
Not saying much. You fucking maniac.
That's true. It's true.
But you're doing amazing,
Thank
dude.
You. I'm very thankful for you guys having me on. I really am.
I'm so proud of you, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
you didn't owe me this.
I know, but I've always loved you. You know that, dude. You've done shit for me that I will never forget, dude. Like, when I didn't know anything about MMA, you were like, dude, I'm putting you in. Like, you were like, you are a part of the team, and then like people were gay were being shitty, and you were like, fuck that guy, dude. Yeah. Like you had my back a bunch of times.
I did.
When nobody needed to. Like they want to be like, why is this skateboarder dickhead even here? And you were like, nah, dude, you're good. You're with us.
He's cool.
Yeah. You vouched for me a lot of times.
Man.
The first fight I ever had where I watched it and you were like, posture, and then you go, posture, mate. Like you put the word mate on the end of it because you thought I would answer to that. The next fight I had, because I've told that story to other people, this friend of mine, another MMA fighter, Mike Jasper, that I love.
Yeah.
In that fight, I'm super tired. I almost got knocked out in the first round. I'm finally on top of him. And I hear, posture, mate. Posture, mate. And I was so tired, but I still, in that exhaustion, I like looked over and was like, you son of a bitch. Like, you're making a Mayhem joke in the third round, and I've got to win this fight. Like, those things will always be with me, dude.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah. I'm glad it stuck with.
So what's next? What's in the future for you? Just staying on the Carolla show?
Staying on the Carolla show, doing the grind, like figuring out. And yeah, there's like opportunities opening up, and I don't know, I'm just staying consistent. And like I said, that snowball is getting bigger and bigger.
I was thinking to myself, because I knew you were coming on today, and I've been coaching and stuff, and you're one of the greater grapplers of our time. If things keep going well, we should open a gym.
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of gyms around here, and I don't know.
Grappling, boxing, and our character, and what a thrill it must be to meet us. There's that,
What a thrill.
Yeah. And then we should move in right next to Fortune Boxing.
Across the street, baby.
And then Justin will kill both of us.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Is he still there in that gym, in that same location?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's moved.
No, not that. Wait.
No, not the one.
Not the one you were
Yeah,
at.
okay.
He's on Melrose.
Right.
He's on the corner, and Trinity is, I think it's 3 shops over.
Yeah.
So, like, the people that go to Fortune, sometimes they go the alleyway, because to get to Trinity, it's just the alleyway.
It's an alley, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like they're like people go from one to the other kind of thing.
Right. Oh, shit. Do you follow MMA?
Yeah.
What do you think about where the world of the UFC, et cetera, is at?
I don't know. Yeah, it's in the interesting spot.
Yeah, boring.
That's Dana's fault.
Yeah.
This is Dana's fault.
Boring. You know what? I don't think it's Dana's fault.
It is Dana's fault.
He tried to
He is
make
the boss. He could, if he knew a little more.
Stop those freaking Russians.
Yeah, well, do the matchups different so that it doesn't look like this. They're doing this matchups on purpose. Like, I don't know what. I don't get it. If it was my business, I would run it completely different, but it's not. So those guys are
what are you saying? What are they doing, and what would you do differently?
Look, Dana is allowing these matchups. Okay, if it's the number 1 guy, the champ, versus number 2 guy, then fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? But a lot of times they're setting up these fights that are like destined. It's the style clash. And I don't know if this from ignorance or from wishful thinking that they think that these fights are gonna have a different outcome, but I can tell you which fight is going to be a boring ass fight, which fight won't. I can tell you. So if I can tell that, the fans know. I don't know if Dana is just out of his mind thinking this is going to work. It's not.
Well, some of the better guys these days, no offense to them, are boring.
Yeah.
You mean like grappling? I don't know. Marab,
they win in a boring way.
You think the Marab Sean 2 fight will be boring?
If Marab gets his way, yep.
Right.
But if Sugar gets his way, then yeah, it's a good fight.
Yeah.
Because one of them's boring and the other one, every time Marab, I don't know that guy, he seems like a nice guy. It's like a singing turd.
I kind of like Marab. I like him. I gotta say. I think
you love the grapple wrestle grind.
To me, I can see the
videos suck. He can't talk. I'm like, what do you say? Get interpreter, shut up. Like, just I run, I go in ice. I'm like, yeah. So does everybody else from your neighborhood, dude. Who cares?